afternoon. Good afternoon. I'm Jason Sterling. I'm a member of the EA Creator Network. As such, some of the packs you'll see in the following stream have been provided free of charge by the EA Creator Network. Now we're going to get started here. I'm going to have a kind of quick stream this afternoon. Today's my son's birthday. We have gone out earlier today to have some breakfast, have a little bit of a break right now. I think he's playing video games in the other room. Let's see here. I'm going to make sure I'm live, of course, like always. Let's see here. Where's my channel? Here we go. Yeah, we should be. Everything is good. We are live. So we're going to roll here. Now, as you can see, look, there's this sweet little baby Banshee there in his crib, which is good because half the time he's not in his crib. Half the time he is under his crib or halfway down the street. Like I found him literally, let me pull up here. I'm going to go over here. I found him way out here, out in the middle of the street, just sleeping in the road. So I think he might be possessed by a demon. I actually do think he's kind of a demon. Oh my God, he sounds like one sometimes. And I was thinking that would be really cool if Maxis did that. Like not where your baby could be a demon per se, but where they could maybe tie into the magical pack. And if they're little magical babies, like when they're pissed off, maybe something in your house just sets on fire, right? Or if they're happy, maybe money appears in your account, or maybe toys they want appear in their bed. They could work for a toddler too, of course. Although I think it'd be even cuter with an infant because you wouldn't expect it. Like you wouldn't know what's going to happen. They haven't done that. I don't think they're going to do that, but it would be super, super cute, I think, if they did. There he is. He's going to roll back over and go to sleep. So what is he dazed about? He's got burnout. He's got burnout for making jewelry. I have him working all the time. He's either collecting metal and collecting crystals, or he is making jewelry. Right now, we've got about $67,000 to spend, which is pretty good. As we work here on our $1 million home, right? He's trying to make $1 million home. What we're going to do today is put some sort of guest house out here. Now, I started on something as just kind of an idea. I don't think this is the way I'm going to go, really. I mean, I did. It's okay. I think you can see I kind of mapped out a little thing. I was kind of playing around with it. But now I have some different ideas, and I kind of want to do it as a two-story, maybe do it as a little bit bigger so that it's actually a real type of house. So we're going to look at that here in a little bit. First, I think we'll play a little bit along with old little baby Banshee here. If we wake him up, hopefully he's not going to be pissed off. We'll have his dad here. Let's see here. Let's wake him up. Wake little Georgie Porgy up there, buddy. And this guy, I think we'll send him, since he's dazed from working too much, we're just going to send him off to maybe swim some laps and stuff. There's our sweet little baby. Ah, he's so good. Okay, so let's have him, let's pick him up. Where is the whole, like, put him in a back carrier? Which I really love. This is one of my favorite parts about these little babies is to put them in a back carrier. Why did they not do that? Oh, there he goes. Okay. So we're going to sweep him up here. There you go. There you go, George. You ready to go for a walk? Take him out down here by the pool. Kind of walk around the grounds a little bit. I probably should make sure the pets aren't half dead. I mean, the bad thing about making lots of money, being really focused on that, is everything else kind of slides. You can see we made $7 from our book, though. That's good. Everything else starts to slide, and so, the pets start to starve, the baby starts to starve, all that sort of stuff. He is pissed off about something. What is he angry about? How dare you put me in here? He doesn't like it. Well, he's ridden in it before, actually, so I don't know what his problem is. I'm going to see if maybe, can we just tell him to let us out? Put us on the ground, maybe? Let's say help, and then we'll say put down here, okay? That's just what we're going to ask him to do. Hear him? He's like a little banshee. I swear he doesn't like anything. My sim feels the same way I do. Like, what? What is wrong with you? What now? Okay, we'll put him down here. He wants down. Put him down. Where are you going? Where's he going? He's going to put, no, don't put him in this crib. Nope. 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 I want to put him down outside. Come on, bring him on back. Where is he? He's got to go all the way upstairs now. Turn. Don't put him in his crib. I know he won't. I don't know why he's walking all the way in there. I guess because it just had already started, but. Oh, I should have canceled it. Okay, so he says he's happy at least, but I don't care. We're still going to take him outside. This is a family day. We're having a family day outside in the backyard. And I think it's going to cancel. He's canceling that inner. What is wrong with him now? How dare you hold me? See what I told you? He's a banshee. He is really over the top. I want him to be set down there so we can hang out with Dad out by the pool. Maybe after this, moment of eating our dinner. Let's have this other dad maybe come and just kind of lay around here for a moment. Relax. Oh, he's doing much better. He's very happy now. So I think we could go make some more jewelry. My little baby screams a lot. Gets taken downstairs to rest in the warm sunshine. Let's see here. Yeah, let's have him finish this. There we go. I ran out of both crystals and metals for him to work with. So I think I've got one metal left. I've got this one piece of literal light. I've got that and no crystals left. So I've had to buy some stuff, which means we don't make as much money. But like I said, we've got tons of money. We've got $67,550. I think, in fact, after he goes to work tomorrow, well, I might build for a little while and then send him to work, or I might go to work with him and then build for a while. We're gonna build up a great big huge amount of more money. Let's see here. Now he's uncomfortable because the diaper stinks. Let's change his diaper. Let's see here. Can we do that? Do baby care. Where is it? Change diaper. He's still working. This ought to be done pretty quick. How long does he have left to do here? Yeah, he's very close. See how much money we get off this. There we go. Now, we're going to get $14.88 when we sell it, but the thing is, of course, that when we design jewelry, naturally, the design itself costs like $650. That's our first expense. Now, the metal we own, right? So we have this literal light. We're going to use it. The crystal, though, we have to buy. And if you buy a more expensive crystal, you get a better sales price, of course. So I usually go with something kind of expensive, like the most expensive stuff I can buy. Night light here. That's $237. So our total cost to make this, in this case, is $887. And we're going to make $1488. Now, normally when I come home from work, which he doesn't do his job, he just collects crystals and rocks, right? When I get done from work, we usually have a lot of high-priced crystals, high-priced metals, and all I end up paying for is this, $650, and I make like $1,900 and something dollars, which means I make $1,300 off every piece I do instead of what's this going to make, like $600 maybe not even that. So it is better to go find your stuff than it is to buy your stuff, but he's at home right now and I don't want to bother with it. He's going to work tomorrow. We'll have him do it then. We're going to have him rush through this, and then I'm going to check what's the baby up to. Is he sleeping? He is sleeping. Probably in his bed. For some reason, my sim does not want to bring him downstairs and lay him on the sidewalk. We'll sell that. And then we'll leave kind of John there on his own for a little bit. Oh, no, he did bring him on the sidewalk. Okay, yeah, that's right. And I guess but he's dirty. Let's see if we can is he reading him as garbage? Yeah, from filthy surroundings. So his baby is so filthy, it's making him uncomfortable. So let's wake him up and then let's see if we can bathe him real quick. I love that. My baby is so filthy, it's like being around a stinking pile of garbage. We're going to go ahead and baby care him with clean up. Let's clean him up. And I guess that's all we need to do. We'll balance him a little bit. Oh, there's his diaper. That might be part of the problem. Let me take this over here. We're just going to walk it all the way over here. Maybe that's what he was upset about, was the dirty diaper laying underneath the baby. Well, I don't know. Maybe don't throw the baby's dirty diaper under him. How about that for an option? We'll put that into the garbage. The baby's diaper is worth a lot, $50. So who knows? Who knew that baby shit was worth that much money? Certainly no parent ever did, that's for sure. Aw, he's so cute. He's being a good guy right now. We're going to, let's take him inside. It is kind of hot out here. George here is going to play, or John here is going to play with his little cat for a while. And that's about it. Let's see here. I think we will, let's take the baby back upstairs to his room. Let's put him down here. And then we might go ahead and look at working on back here our house, right? Our guest house. Like I said, I started building a little something there. It is okay. I'm not super happy with it. I kind of want to do, like I said, a 2-story structure. At the same time, one thing I'm kind of worried about is like, I don't want to block off the view too much, but hell, there's no view from the house really anyway. I don't know what I'm worried about. I'm so worried the view from this main part of this house is going to be blocked by this new structure. I mean, it's so far back. We go down here. If we go down here to like a real, and there's no windows in it, right? So we go down here to a real view. Let's go up here. I mean, that's what we're seeing anyway, which is just sky. So all in all, this house has been built real piecemeal because I've just been doing it as we had the money. I think I'd really like to go after the fact when this is done. I'm going to like demolish the whole thing, get $1 million and rebuild it because it's, I don't know. It's just a crazy Frankenstein sort of build of house. Let's go into build mode here and kind of take a look at what do we have to work with. Now, I don't really mind this. This is not too bad as a small kind of pool house, right? Like a little pool guest house. We got kind of a little living area here. We got a bedroom. We got a bath. We got a half bath. Okay. But I'm not going to keep any of this. I don't think. I'm going to just delete it all. Just get rid of that and that. Whatever that was. I think it was a closet and that. And we're going to do maybe a more... I'm thinking maybe a more square sort of house. I hate to get too squarey. I don't want to get too blocky with it. But maybe a sort of... Okay, let me think about it for a minute. Let's do 3. All right, we'll do 3. And we'll do 3. And then we'll bring it in like this. Because I do want kind of a patio out back here or out to the side. And then let's bring like this. And like this for now. Let me take a look at it. What I'm thinking, what's in my head is this idea of doing kind of an interior courtyard type of space with a glass roof over it. That would be a 2-story space. And then we might have some rooms that kind of overlook it. But since this is a guest house, I don't want it to get too big. I don't want it to get too out of control. But maybe if I make this a little bit bigger like this and just a little bit bigger like this, I'm thinking maybe we could deal with that. And we'll double it. We'll lift it up here, put it on top. And I think then this area here, in fact, we could bring it in on both sides like that. This area in the middle would be the sort of courtyard area. Internal courtyard area. It is going to be covered, so it can be used in all weather, right? Let's see here. We grab this like so. Let me grab this. the same here and here. And then I guess we could go ahead and run a bridge across and maybe do both sides, you know, do something over here. Let me take a look at what do we got. What's our view? That's our view. That's our view. So let's run a bridge across here. We'll go ahead and we'll run a bridge across this. Like so. And then we'll go ahead and we'll take out that chunk of floor, make it open to the bottom, and then up here we'll do a large sort of roof here. You know what we could do? How many squares do we have here? If I made that one bigger. Yeah. Okay. So let's go back down here real quick. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to make this whole structure, I'm going to bring it out by one more spot. And then we can do those just 3 by 3, you know, kind of roof placement. Like that. But we'll do here. Here. Whoops, here. Okay, so we've got like, you know, nice little kind of 3 by 3 sort of pyramidal, you know, skylights here. We'll go like that. And then when we drop down here, hopefully it'll give us kind of a nice look. I mean, there's not much going on in here right now, but hopefully you know, it'll produce a sort of nice effect, you know, in the middle of the day. And we'll go ahead and we'll outline that. Like this. How much money am I spending? I'm up to 73. How did I get that much? Oh, I know how I got that much. Because I deleted that other structure. That's why. Well, that must have been a lot of money tied up in that other structure. Okay, so let me move this out of the way. Take that back out. And we'll move that back into place. Let's see what kind of... We're not really getting much effect down inside there. I kind of expected a little bit more, but hopefully at certain times of the day we will. Like you can kind of see it over here a little bit. Over here we really can. So that looks good there. Now down here, we're going to make this entire upper area pretty open. We'll grab this here. Put it like that. We're going to take this off. And then down here, we'll take all of this out. This part back here will be bedrooms. This will be a living room, kitchen, dining area. So let's go ahead and mark off a bathroom for guest use. And should we put the kitchen here maybe? Yeah, let's put the kitchen in here. We'll take that off. And I think we'll kind of wrap the kitchen around this. But we do need room. In fact, you know what? We do need room for our front door. So maybe have this stuff. We'll grab a front door here that will suffice. put the front door here. We'll put the bathroom over here. We'll put the kitchen over here. Do a quick switch around on that. So we'll grab this, run it here. Put these kind of doors here. We've got a 6-strand long. How big is this? That's 6. Does it come any taller? I believe it does. We got that. All right. So we'll do that. That really opens up the space, really makes it bright. We could... Let's kind of map out our bedrooms here on the first floor. They're not super large, and we're going to need some sort of bath. So my thought is right off the bat, maybe we just do 1 bedroom downstairs, 1 bedroom upstairs. So if we have a bedroom area of maybe 6 by 4, some sort of walk-through closet, and then a bathroom back here. And we can just replicate that on the second floor. Now, I guess that would work. And then we'll put stairs down here, leading up here to this area. How do we want to do the stairs? I think right here. Let's grab... I don't know what kind of stairs. We can always switch these out. I mean, I'm always kind of like agonizing over them a little bit, but let's do maybe this floating stairwell, staircase. And I want to put it kind of here, and let's do it like that. But it needs to intersect this. So... Which, let's do it this way. I'm trying to decide. My thought is that we're going to have a kitchen here. We have some sort of dining area here. We have a living room out here. Kind of an entryway here. Bathroom over here. That goes up to the second floor with a loft kind of area. So maybe I should put this over here by the front door. That's kind of where I can't decide. And then we have a bigger dining area here. This isn't going to interfere quite so much with dining. There we go. I don't know if we'll be able to bend it due to that, but maybe I can kind of bend it this way. Do like that? No, won't do it. Okay, let's see here. I'm going to go ahead and take this wall out to make it easier on ourselves. There we go. And because I really want to do that. And then what we're going to have is kitchen, dining, living, entry. And I think that'll work pretty well. Let's go up here and find out why do we have... Why is the whole world lit up now? Why is it bright like that? It's because it's not reading any of this as a room. Okay, so let's fill it in real quick and make it a room. Maybe because of the stairs it won't. It shouldn't make any difference, but we'll see here. I'm gonna try filling this thing in so that it will read as being an interior space. Now that worked, but does it work out here? No, it still isn't reading this part as an interior space. That's really strange. We're going to pull this across here. That's going to erase, though, the stairs. Which doesn't matter. I guess we'll replace the stairs. Okay. What am I going to do with this? I don't know. Let's see. Now, let's try this again. See if we can make this work. Well, see, this is reading kind of weird now. Lord Almighty, save me from this game. Okay. These need to be lengthened out. That's part of the problem. So we'll grab this like this, this here, this here. And we're going to, let's try to get this to work. It should. Put this here. And like that. And like that. Right? Except let's move it one more maybe like this. Okay, and then we go up here, and I want to create a loft space here, 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 and actually we're going to have to, I see what we're going to have to do. We'll have to do this here. There. That should mark that off as two separate areas, and we can take this out. Now, we do end up, of course, with this sort of odd shape kind of bump out there. I think we might be able to bring it in a little bit. Nope. No, we can't. Not like that anyway. Can we take off the wall? Yeah, we could take off the wall. Can we take off this wall? This wall? Yeah. So then that gives us kind of the look that we're going for, this L-shaped staircase going up to the second floor loft and ultimately the second floor bedroom, which will exactly mimic this bedroom on the first floor. Go ahead and put bathroom, walk-through closet. Oh, let's reverse it. We'll have to reverse it compared to the first floor because of where we enter. Hold on here. So we'll do bathroom, pass-through closet, and then a fairly compact bedroom for this sort of pool house, guest house area. Okay, so let's start with, we've got a bathroom here and a kitchen to work with. We need to put in some sort of flooring. Let's grab our flooring first. This is meant to be a pool house / guest house, so I don't know if we should try to make it match this pool stuff, right? Maybe use the Riviera pack. Maybe. Let's see here. We've got some really nice tones to it. We could do the exact same thing as outside. If I'm going to use it, I think, you know what I think we'll use? Let's use the bistro pack instead. Let's see if maybe Let's just pull both of them up. Look at our flooring. I think the bistro pack might kind of hit it a little bit better. Kinda. I don't know. I think in my head, I don't want to be too busy, you know, because it is a guest house. So I hate to fall back on wood, but I guess we'll fall back on wood. Wood always works. There's always this great sort of standard base game wood, which I love, which is this glorious grains hardwood. Let's do that. Maybe I'll put the tile in the bathrooms and the kitchen area. Although the wood in the kitchen area is nice. We will use, though, where is it here? There it is. It's pretty expensive too, that pool stuff. So that's kind of good because we're trying to spend a lot of money. Let's grab it and we'll put this here as the kitchen. We could almost bring it across to the entryway, but I don't think we will. Bathroom here. Bathroom here. And then a bathroom down here. For our walls, I've just been using plain white walls by and large. I'm going to start with white here. We might change it. I'd like to do something a little bit more exciting than that, but we'll see as we go on. Let's go upstairs, mark all that out. I think that gets it all. Did I miss anything over here outside? Did a little bit. Grab that there. Okay, we've got some windows in place, but I do want to do more windows for the kitchen part of it. And we're going to use the sort of... They're from the Japanese pack, from the Snowy Escape, this one. The color matches, you know, okay with the sliding glass doors, at least with one. Well, actually, that matches really well. I was thinking something a little darker, which I use in another part of the house, but for now, I think we're going to go with that. That does match pretty well. I want it to sit at the same height as the countertop. So I'm going to just put one in there, and then we'll grab our countertops and kind of decide how far up it needs to move. And then we'll do a whole line of those windows all around the kitchen. Let's see what we have. I think I'm going to go with these countertops. I really like these. They got a great look to them. We've got that version and that version. Maybe this. Very light. I think for the moment, that's what we'll go with. We're going to need a stove and a fridge. Like that. So we'll put a stove here and a fridge here. I've been using these a lot. I really do like this new pack. That was like that pizza chef kitchen thing pack. I can't even remember what it was called, but you know, you could kind of sell pizza in your front yard with it. That's at first what John Titor was going to do to make $1 million to build this house instead of Crystal Creations, was make pizza and stuff, but it took forever. It took forever to try to do that. So I finally just gave up and was like, screw it. I'm not going to stand out here. You can't make hardly any money making pizza. I'm going to just say that. It just was too hard. Now, it looks a little wonky. I wish these set a little more. I don't really want to have to eyeball all these for placement. We may not do the whole way around, I guess. Maybe they won't go all the way around. Let's see here. Because we might have a little bit of a problem over here by the fridge anyway. So maybe here. And like that. Like that. I really want to put another one there, so I just might make the kitchen a little bit longer. We'll see. And then with the fridge, we'll move this here and put the fridge right here by the door. Whoops. Kind of jumping on me there. We'll grab it like that. And then we'll grab a piece of wall, frame it out, give it a little bit more of a finished look, right? So you don't walk right into the door, into the fridge. Give it a little bit more of a finished look there. Make sure it got on both sides. And now what about this? I don't know. Either I'm going to eyeball those, which I really can't, or I just make the kitchen one square longer, I guess. But if I bring that out like that, okay, then I have to move this down, which means I have to move everything down, right? I have to move everything down. Which we do have enough space to move everything down, so let me see here. And there is 4 on this side, so why not have 4 on this side, right? Okay, so, okay, let's just move everything down then. We'll pull this down by 1. And that. That. And then up here, let's fill in the ceiling. I'm going to have to move like everything though doing this, aren't I? All of it just for one little window, but I do want it to look right, so I guess that's what we're going to have to do. Let's do this. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I'm going to have to do the other side too. Let's move this. It's right about now that I think, no, I shouldn't. I should just not use an extra window there. Let's put that there. Now, okay, and we'll go ahead and even make the bathroom. Let's go ahead and make the bathroom bigger. We could put a small laundry area in there. There's a laundry in the main house, but it does make sense you might put a small laundry area in the guest house as well. So I guess that makes sense. We could put a small laundry area right here along with a sort of guest bath. Now let's frame this back in, and we'll move this out. Okay, let's see. Go up here. Do. Like that. I was hoping the roofs there, would move with it when I moved those walls. I was hoping it would take the whole thing over by 1, so I wouldn't have to move these like this, but we'll go ahead and move them. This kind of reminds me a lot of The Sims 3. I feel like there a lot of times when you needed to change something, you almost had to rebuild half the build, to move one wall or something. The Sims 4 is usually a little bit more forgiving than that. Pull this here. And like that. Will that seal it in? It did. Okay, so we're kind of back where we needed to be. We need to take out this floor to reestablish our second floor space. And all of that. Why did we do all that for that? For that window there. That's it. That's the only reason why we did it. We'll go ahead and put another cabinet there. And I suppose we could go ahead and extend this tile floor. We really could extend it through the wooden part here. Like this part, the dining room part, but I don't think so. I don't think we will. Let's grab some sort of railing for our stairs there. We're going to need some doorways. I just have one doorway I use like all the time. I mean, almost like too much, but it's such a perfect all-purpose door. I mean, and it's this sort of like just plain white door. I'm going to move this here. We'll put the laundry here. Let's draw a wall here. And then we'll go and we'll put a door over here and a door like that. We'll go up here, kind of do the same thing. So we've got all of our doors in place. Let's look at a little more windows in here. We do need windows for the bathrooms and the bedrooms. Now, the problem is I'm going to want the bathroom and bedroom windows to be pretty much uniform on the outside. So the way to do that, of course, we will have to reverse these rooms. Which means we'll need to move this down here. And we'll put that there and that there. Up here too, even though these are doors, we're going to use them as windows here on the second floor so that it looks like a fully, kind of expansive space. We could do the same thing with the bedrooms here, and I think we will. I think we'll grab these windows because they're just so large and they give a great sort of feel and view. We'll do it like that. Grab some. I'm going to hope that these work here fairly well for the bathroom areas. We'll see once we get in there and start designing the bathroom. But for now, I think they'll do okay. And we can either, well, we'll do this. Let's go ahead and let's put this window right here. And one thing that might be cool is we could make that a full 2-story space. Take this part out too. Except for maybe the part over the bathroom, maybe leave it, or maybe leave. I'm just thinking it'd look really cool if the entryway was kind of 2-story as well. Now that we're here, now that we're working on it, let's grab this. So if we did this and this, we could frame this in as, I don't know what, something, some sort of generic type of room. And we take that part out. So we have kind of a 2-story opening there in the entryway. I mean, ideally, I wouldn't mind that being a little bit larger, but I need to move the stairs to do that. And I guess we could. Let's see if I can do this without just screwing everything up. I'm going to try moving the stairs just one kind of spot here. Yeah, I think that worked okay. Nothing reset. I'm really worried I'm going to move the stairs and all this stuff's going to fill back in, right? And then let's pull this like that. And we can even do this like this, I think. It does kind of open up something somewhere, but that's pretty easy to fix because we can just grab another piece of, kind of roof here. Oh, what was that? What did I grab? Not what I intended. I wanted this. There we go. Let's put that on there. And we'll just bring it across. Fill up that hole. There we go. So we'll have a sort of bridge, you know, that's going to lead from over here over to there. And we'll still have this great 2-story, you know, kind of opening here for the entryway. And we still have plenty of room for our dining room living area. Oh, hey, Lori. Thank you for reminding me. Yes, I do need to remember that. Yesterday, my my game froze at one point while I was building, and I lost everything I built up to that point, of course. Now I was able to rebuild it relatively quickly later because I did know what I had done and wanted to do. I did lose it, so I just saved real quick. Thanks for that reminder. I need to set an alarm for that, like at least every 30 minutes. Oh, did you see that? Yeah, I was very disappointed. I didn't really go ballistic about it or rant and rave about it too much, but I was pretty disappointed. And I don't know what's wrong. You know, it's been relatively recent. I've never had stability issues with The Sims 4, so we'll grab a stacked washer and dryer here. A nice orange. I think we'll go with orange. Maybe we'll go with white. I'm gonna go with orange. We'll leave it with orange. See what we can do here with our bathroom. Do we have anything in the bathroom for orange? Maybe I'll do kind of an orange room here. Be kind of a theme. See what maybe I could do in the kitchen too. None of this is super orange. Now this has orange in it. I don't know why this is orange. That is not orange. Doesn't look anything like orange. I get these, you know, kind of copper. It looks a little orangey. I don't know about that. Let me look at that. Yeah, that's got some orange in it. Definitely this has some orange in it. So we'll go with that for our sink. Have a nice little storage area there. But, you know, does that have a glass sink? I kind of like that. I guess it's not really glass. Well, it is. Yeah, it's transparent. Okay, I'm going to go with that. It's just got a little bit of orange in it, but it counts. And I'll bet we don't have an orange toilet, but maybe we do. This. We have this. This is our orange toilet. Might be a little bit more than I want to do. We've got this sort of thing there. Again, not entirely orange. That, oh boy. I mean, I can kind of see it. I can kind of see that this looks a little orange here and here. So, okay. And then let's look at the tub. Oh, we have this. This kind of matches that, in fact. Do we have a sink from this kind of group of stuff? At least then everything would match. Let me look for our sink here. I think this is that sink from that pack. It kind of matches. Let's go ahead and put it in there. I mean, it's okay. It kind of matches. It's kind of a suite of furniture, right? I'm going to change this tile to maybe something a little bit warmer here. See what we've got for a mirror. I hope that the new pack, you know, this Love Struck coming out, I hope there's a whole bunch of new build things and like furniture and stuff. There will be some stuff. I hope that there's a lot because I always need new stuff to build with. Do we have an orange mirror? Oh, what kinda? This is definitely orange. It's a little bit too big. And I don't know if it's, once I get it, it doesn't seem as orange, but it's close. Let's take that off. We've got this. I like that. Let's put that there. That's orange. It's kind of modern compared to this, though. So maybe go with that, maybe. We've got that, of course. Something like this. Okay, so orange-wise, I guess we're going to go modern. We're going to go modern with that because that's what we've got. I think that's the smallest, kind of closest thing we can tie it all together with. Maybe we're going to have this sort of stuff we do. So we've got some orange towels here. We've got some kind of orange bath towels. I kind of like this set. You know, that's pretty cool. Actually, it's really cool. I do really like that. I'm going to put that over here by the tub. Wonder which one looks closer to orange. Is that a little more orangey? Because that seems a little red-orange to me. I'm going to take that one out. Let's use this kind of lighter version. Like that. Now, I do not see an orange toilet paper holder here. I don't see an orange toilet paper holder, so we might be a little stuck. Have to go with some gold or something. But, yeah, I don't see anything else that's going to be orange here for the bathroom. So let's look and see. The last thing is light fixtures, and I'm really not too unhappy with just these little puck lights. This is a guest bath in a guest house, so I don't know how fancy it really needs to be. I'm going to just leave them. Let's go ahead and see if we can find some toilet paper. And, of course, we can. And this comes in some pretty good golden tones. Something like that. Move it a little bit closer to the toilet. It's a little awkward. They have to reach back behind themselves to get it. But I've been there. I've been plenty of places where they did mount it to the wall like that instead of like to this cabinet or something. So we've got that. The only other thing I would say is maybe if we could do... I wish we had this a little bit smaller to put over here. And I don't think we do. We've got this. I mean, this is kind of orange, and we've got this. Let's put this over here. It's probably the closest sort of look to this, because this is kind of modern, which is why I like it. It's got this kind of modern pattern, you know, this checkerboard pattern on it, as opposed to the shell design as well. It's got a very modern bar. So let's go with that. Now, the bathroom, I feel like there's no windows. Again, it is a guest bath sort of / laundry area, but there's no windows. I guess we could do something as far as wallpaper goes. Still got orange highlighted. There's not, what all have we got on orange? This is pulling up orange paint. This is orange wallpaper. I don't know. How about orange tile? Orange tile's not too bad. Now we've got stuff like this. This does match the flooring, right? That's a lot. That's a lot of look right there. Now maybe just an accent wall like this. Something like that, maybe. And maybe over here by the tub like that. Even just by the tub, adding the tub area is kind of a lot. Let's take that off. But I do like this. So let's leave this accent wall, and then maybe if we pair it with just a warm sort of, you know, stucco looking type stuff here. Or maybe if we leave it alone and we just leave it as white. Maybe we do that. Something about this just feels kind of odd to me. You know, it doesn't feel like, it feels like it is missing something in this bathroom. I don't really know why I feel that way. Maybe art. We could put some art in here, I guess. Some clutter. Let's do some art and clutter real quick and see if that helps. I'm going to throw some art over here by the tub. Maybe we'll put a little clutter around the sink and some clutter for the laundry room. Let's start with everything, show all, and then look at the laundry day stuff. Dude, Laundry Day feels like it was so long ago. It feels like it was a million years ago. It's been so long since we've had it. But everything with The Sims 4 is feeling that way simply because we've had The Sims 4 for a long time, which I'm not complaining. I like it. So I really don't care if they come out with The Sims 5 anytime soon. I'm still doing so much stuff with The Sims 4, and I have so much stuff I want to do with The Sims 4 that I don't have a problem with it sticking around for a while. Now, this is really obviously too big, but we can make it smaller here like that. So let's make it a little bit smaller. Let's bring it down the wall some. I don't think that'll interfere with The Sims, you know, kind of using these things. I don't think so. We are going to hope and pray that it does not. Raise it up just some. Still feels a little high there. Maybe just 2. Let's find our laundry hamper. Laundry hamper kind of comes in a little bit of a sort of orangey tone, you know. Let's see. It's kind of big. Something tells me I can make that smaller though, and it still works. Why do I feel that way? Maybe I've tried it at some point. We're going to try it this time. Let's see if it does still work. It really kind of, I mean, I'm not sure it even matters if it doesn't work because there's a hamper in another part of this house right by the laundry as well. So if the clothes go into that hamper, it's all the same, right? So we'll put that there. And then, I don't know if we have a lot else here to use from Laundry Day. We've got stuff like this. We could do this. We'll put this in here. Kind of maybe on this wall here. Something that we might need while we're working on our laundry. I'm going to change the tone of this. Let's see here. To wood. Now we could also put a like one of these in here. An ironing board. The ironing board is not needed. The Sims don't iron. But I will say this. It does feel like it would kind of be more realistic if you had kind of a guest house with its own kind of laundry, that you might include that out there just for your guests to be able to use. So we'll put that there. We're going to come down here and try to put some sort of quick wall art in place, like bathroom art. What kind of art goes in a bathroom? I don't know. I'm trying to think. What do I have in mind? Picture of flowers. That's it. Well, you know what? No, that's not it. Now in the guest bath, in the hall bath, I have a grid of pictures. So maybe is it possible to do something like that here? We do have these. So we have all of these photographs from island living. And we can make them smaller, which works. Put that there, there. And let's just do a quick grid of them. Which, you know, they're kind of, you know, this is a pool house. This is, you know, water-based prints. It's in the bathroom. Bathroom definitely uses water. So it kind of fits. I kind of like it. Like that. Now, in my own bathroom, my own house, I actually have a much larger grid. It's like the whole wall practically. I don't know that we have enough of these. We've got 5 here. Do we have enough to do a grid of 6? Is there a 6th one? There is not a 6th one. So I either can double it up. How big are these? I keep saying this and I keep forgetting. I need to reinstall the tool mod because, see, I don't want the picture that big, but I don't want it that size either. I want it to be just the same width as these pictures, right? That's kind of the idea I'm going for. And then we could kind of cap these at the top and the bottom with these pictures in the middle. The other thing is just to duplicate the pictures. I don't think they come in any other swatches, right? No. So I'm going to go ahead and just put these out here somewhere. I don't know where. I don't even know if I'm going to use them. Let's go ahead and just duplicate these. We'll put one there. You know, if they're kind of the same thing, I don't care. Like that. And we'll grab this for up here. Because I do want kind of a full grid of them there. But we don't have that many, so. Like that. That looks pretty good. I think we can go with that. This is looking awfully busy to me. Maybe the problem is maybe it's just more orange than I really need. How about if we did kind of the blue back here as a counterbalance to that orange? That might be a little bit better. And then it kind of ties these other blue items into it. Okay, I'm gonna stick with that. That's looking a little almost 80s to me. This is not necessarily supposed to be an 80s house, but the sort of patterning here does feel a little kind of postmodern to me. So, but I kind of like it. I think it's okay. We're gonna leave it like that for now. Over here in the kitchen, we have blue tile. I might probably just leave the walls alone. You can't see much of the walls anyway. We'll grab our upper cabinetry here. The only thing I don't like about using the cabinetry from Snowy Escape is there's no upper cabinets to match it, right? Yes, that's right. So what am I going to use to match it? I guess maybe, does this come in anything close tone-wise? Not really. It doesn't necessarily have to match, but it needs... I mean, it doesn't have to match exactly, but it needs to be kind of the same tone. Now, that's kind of the same tone and idea as maybe the appliances. It's going to make it feel a little bit dark. And then we've got this. So we've got this sort of stuff. And it's very open like the cabinets down below. It is in that sort of tone of wood and white. Ooh, I'm going to be a little bit torn on that. I'm not sure. Let's grab both of them and put them up there and just take a look at them together. So we've got either that dark wood, right? I've got that darker kind of wood, or we've got this lighter sort of dream home decorator version. You know, this wood works really well with the stove. Let me see. What color did these windows come in? Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I hate for it to get too dark in here. Like, I really like this. I think it looks very dramatic. These dark appliances, these dark cabinets up top, it's got a really dramatic look, but I hate for the overall tone of the kitchen to be too dark. So I'm going to go ahead and take these out. I might change my mind later, but for now, we are going to use just these great standard upper cabinets. The one thing I don't like about these upper cabinets is the open shelving. The only reason why I don't like it is because it's already got objects placed in it, and it's the exact same object from every, you know, from cabinet to cabinet to cabinet. So that doesn't look natural. That doesn't look like someone would really do that. Like, we're going to put the exact same book, the exact same box on every single shelf. I guess we could use these. These come in either this wood tone or a white. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. For now, I'm going to leave... okay, for now I'm going to leave it. For now, I am going to leave it. Let's get some lighting into this kitchen real quick. And we'll do our under-counter lighting. I'm going to fix those windows, because the windows are a little off now. Let's see. We'll just grab, you know, like a puck light. Put it right about there. And then, of course, under the window or under the cabinetry, we're going to use the standard paint light, right? Painting light that you put over paintings. We'll use that. It's like so. I might have to move those up a little bit more. But for now, I think it's okay. Okay, so we'll pull. Whoops. Hit the wrong button there. Let's grab that. Let's go up like this. Now we've got our windows more centered. The lighting looks pretty good with it. I wonder why that window's a different color. Did I make that one a different color just now? I guess I did. I'm going to change them all to that color. I actually like that better. Now the light fixtures are a little bit wonky, but if I move them up another spot, they're going to disappear completely. So we're going to leave it. We'll leave it. Let's find ourselves a sink and a dishwasher. I love this sink. I use it all the time, but I think we'll actually use this sink with the kit or the stuff pack that this stuff came with. Maybe in that color. Ooh, that color's nice. We'll go with that. Slightly darker. Now, we also need a dishwasher. The dishwasher that came along with that kit's kind of a smaller one. So it does look a little bit odd if we tuck it in to find the right kind of color here into the cabinet, but it's not too odd. Just kind of leaves these little cubbies here to the side, but it does look good and I do like it. It looks very modern, very crisp and clean. Now out here in the kitchen, what else could we put? A whole bunch of stuff we could put. I've been not using this pressure cooker because it makes the kitchen stink, right? Even when you wash it, it makes the kitchen stink. So I haven't really been using the pressure cooker. Maybe we could throw in a nice little coffee pot here in blue. Let's go with the blue. That's really pretty. In fact, that's pretty blue there. Throw the blue there. I don't really tend to put a lot of appliances out on the counter. I suppose we could do maybe a pizza oven since it's new. Let's do the pizza oven since it's new and we'll do it in blue as well. It's so big though. I mean, that is so big. I guess pizza ovens are kind of big, but it's the sort of thing I probably wouldn't leave out on the counter. I don't think it'll go underneath though, will it? No. I don't really, leave that sort of stuff out on the counter, but okay. And let's move it over here. Let's move it to that side. That way it doesn't really block the window. We also have a waffle maker. Could do it. Let's put a waffle maker out there. That's brand new too. Does this come in something closer blue-wise? Let me see if this other one does. Because we're kind of getting a suite of appliances here, right? With blue, these little small appliances. So let's just keep that theme running. I'm going to put some sort of window-based planters here. I think they're in with this stuff. I mean, I know they're with the other catalog, the more wall-based catalog. I wouldn't think they'd be this far down, though. I wouldn't think they'd be that expensive. Oh, here they are. This is kind of what I was thinking of. There was stuff like this and this. I absolutely adore this. Okay, I just love this little kind of rustic looking sort of thing. Now, it doesn't really fit exactly with the windows, though. I don't know, maybe here. If we lift it up, can we kind of force it? Not really. But we can make it smaller. Will that work? That kind of works. Now, it does work if we make it smaller. The bad thing is it has a built-in shadow. But I think I'm still going to go ahead and use it. I'm going to put it over here. Like that. We also have this. This is one of my favorite things. This I almost always have to make smaller. But it makes a really nice kind of addition over by the sink. It's kind of rustic. It's a little rustic-y for this house, but I do think it is okay. I think it'll fit all right. So we'll have those sort of plants hanging there. Maybe... Do we have anything else like that? We do have some little terracotta pots. I know that. And we have, some fancier stuff like this. I love this. This is actually one of my favorite vases. I'm going to pull that out. I'm going to use that somewhere. Maybe here in the entryway. Where did it go? Set it over here by these pictures. I'm going to look and grab those little terracotta pots. I think they're up here kind of near the top. Yeah, there they are. There they are. What colors do those come in? It looks nice. Grab those. Kind of have like a little sort of, maybe a little herb garden type area right here by the windows and by the sink. Does that intersect? No, it looks good. Okay. So we've got a whole bunch of like plates and sort of clutter we can put on these lower shelves, of course. I'm going to pull out a few of them. I don't know if I'm going to get it completely cluttered, but we will pull out some of this stuff. So like all this stuff, right? I think all of this stuff is stackable, as I recall. So like we can put these here, which I love that. I love that we got these plates. They are some of my favorite sort of clutter items now because they look so real that you would have these out. Put those like that. In fact, I wish we had about, I don't know, 100 more different types of selections for that. Got some nice blue here. We're going to put the blue up here. Will they go up there? Oh, they won't go up there. Oh, that sucks. Okay, so they won't go up there. What goes up there? Anything? I don't know. We're going to put this here. And they will stack on top of each other, which I think is even cooler. See, I love that. I love stacking it like that. And then you can kind of go through too, and you can change the colors. So it makes it look a little bit, a little more fun. We'll put some red ones there, some yellow like that. So you got a stack of different color plates, which actually is fun in real life. It is fun to kind of put different color plates, on a table, kind of mix and match them around. Looks very family style. Now, can I put something? I'm going to see. Will these work up here? Does anything work up there? Maybe it doesn't. I thought we could auto slot things into those shelves, but we might not be able to. Maybe I might be wrong. I can't recall ever having done it. Where's something that usually fits? This usually fits, right? We can do like this, of course. Just raise it into place. I might do that there. I don't know if I want to do it in every single box, right? I can't believe nothing fits in those boxes. I could have sworn they did, but obviously I am completely wrong on that. Let's make it red. Let's see here. I'm going to just try this one more time because I would just swear that we could do that. And I feel like maybe one of these really little ones, will those work? No, that won't work either. Well, if that's not going to go up there, I don't think anything will. If that's not going to fit up there, probably nothing will. Soap dish? Nope. Okay. We might put the soap dish over here, though. Over here by the sink. Come on. I want to kind of just... I guess we can put it here. Let's put it on this part. Right next to the sink. Does it come in blue? Let's see. It does come in kind of a blue soap. Let's go with blue soap. This kitchen could really use some cookbooks in here. Let's throw a few cookbooks in. I love this stack, is very cool. Oh, we can put it down here. That's nice. Let's do that. Let's put this over here. Where's the pizza oven? We'll put it over here by the pizza oven. I gotta be careful. I can't fill up too much of this space though, because the Sims won't be able to cook anything. Maybe we'll put this under here. Well, I think I'm gonna have to leave that one empty so they have room to cook. Just take that off. We could maybe use this in just a different kind of color up here on the... If it'll fit. It might not fit. I don't know why that feels kind of just... It just feels kind of bare to me. I don't mind that, actually, that it's kind of bare, because in real life, I like for the kitchen cabinets to be kind of cleaned off. But it does have a weird sort of blank feeling to me. I think because all of this space is so empty as well. I'm going to have to come up with more stuff to put under there. There are some things. I guess we'll look through it real quick. Let's see what we've got here. We could put one of the drink trays under there. I don't think, it's not going to function. But it does fit under there, so it gives us at least an appearance of having stuff under there that can be used. Will this fit under there? Yeah. So that's good. Let's throw some of this stuff under there. I mean, like I said, your Sim's not going to be able to reach in there and use that. But it does give the appearance that, we've kind of got stuff stored underneath there. I'm a little worried about it getting too junky under there. I mean, not crazy worried, but a little worried. I don't want it to get too full of stuff. Oh, hold on. Let's look at... pyramid. How do you spell pyramid? Pyramid of absorption. There it is. Let's put some of these here by the sink. I want to kind of want it where you can see it, but it's not really... I guess we can do it like that. We'll do it like that. I kind of wanted them here, right? Because it's just a little area, but it's not going to lock properly there. We have a few other kind of tray items that might... We have that. What's that? That's a bed. That won't work. Oh, let's grab these. Let's throw some keys up here. I always love that. I think that looks... In fact, let's put them... Where could we put the keys? Maybe just over here by the pizza oven, right? Just kind of drop kind of close to the door. I always got to remember those. I think it's one of the great new accessories we actually have in the game because it is very, very realistic, Not going to use that. Because people always have a bunch of keys and stuff lying around. I also like the purse. Is also very cool. I'm going to use the purse somewhere. Again, a very realistic sort of idea. Just tossed on a table or on a counter. And what else could we use? We've got this. Is very cool. Oh, we've got this. Let's just put that under here somewhere. Oh, and that fits there properly. So we'll put that there. Now, it does look like it has something in it, which is a little odd, but that's okay. We're going to just ignore that. Maybe one of our kids put it away, right? Like, I'm like, honey, would you put up that, scale there in the kitchen? Yeah, sure. And he gets in, it's full of junk. He just shoves it under there. And like 3 days later, you're like, what is that smell? Why do I smell something? Do. Okay. Let's see if this is good. Let's grab that. We'll put it up there. I also love that accessory a lot. It's one of my favorites. I love a lot of things in game though, so I say that a lot. I say a lot. I love this. I love this. I also love this pretty well. Let's we've got enough room here to put in an island. So which one are we using? This one. Grab ourselves a couple of bar stools. I think there was one that went with this particular set, but maybe I'm wrong. I'm not seeing it here. Snowy Escape. Oh, there it is. It's that. Okay, well, that's what I think of as the I don't want you to stay very long bar stool, right? The I don't want you to hang out in my kitchen all day bar stool, but we'll go ahead and use it. We'll put it there. We do have a dining room, right? So if we want our guests to stay longer, we can always take them into the dining room and have them sit in there. Move that just like that. And again, we can put some sort of flowers there. What's in my head right now is like the sort of the arrangement I use all the time. I don't know if Sims will sit there with this arrangement. See, I don't know if they'll sit at these two places with that arrangement there. I'm going to move it actually over here. But I hope they will, because I think that's kind of pretty. I would rather it was centered, but we can't center it. I'm not even going to try. I know we can't center it. We'll take a look at our different options here. That's pretty with the blue in it. That's pretty too. I guess we'll just go with that. I like the orange in there. So we have kind of a nice look. So our kitchen looks pretty good. I mean, it's a little cluttery, a little more cluttered than I like in real life. One thing that would fix that, and I might end up doing, is swapping out these cabinets for closed cabinet doors, because then all of this stuff that you see here is going to disappear. Plus, it looks weird anyway since I can't put stuff on those shelves. So yeah, it's a lot of things are looking against it. A lot of things are against its favor, like it's not going to work. We'll see. We could grab a round table for in here. I really wish we had more of a, I don't know, sort of modern round table. This is kind of modern, but not really. Kind of wish we had something not in wood, I guess. I use this a lot. And then we have that, of course. I guess we could use this. Let's use this. We'll put this round dining room table in here. I kind of made it a rectangular room, though, thinking I would use a rectangle table. Now that I'm here, I don't know that I want to. I think I do want to use this round table. And the color matches pretty well with this color. I mean, pretty good, not too bad. So the chairs from this group should also match. And I do like that. I do like the idea that this is going to look a little bit more like a matching set of furniture, a matching suite of furniture. Now, can I find it? There it is. Not too hard. We'll grab that. Fill in around our table here. Do. We need a rug underneath it. Let's see if there's something a little more vibrant. I love that square shape, but I kind of want something a little more pop, a little more intense. We have that. That's not too bad. Let's see what kind of colors we have to work with. We have this kind of blue. We have that. We have a yellow, blue, and red. I don't know. I'm going to go with that blue. Well, I say I'm going to, and then I immediately say, well, maybe not. Okay, so I think what I want is kind of a more vibrant brown. And we don't have a lot of brown rugs that are popping in my head. So let's go ahead and sort this by color. And let's see what the game thinks is brown. What do they tell? What does the game believe is brown? And we'll go from there. So we've got that sort of stuff. We have all of these sort of things on here right now. This is kind of cool. Maybe this. Shrunk down. That's not too bad. I kind of like that. We might go with that. That is not anything like what I had in my head, but we might go with that. We also could go with that. That's also pretty. I kind of like that first one though. I don't use it very often, and it's got kind of a neat vibe to it. I wish it was a little bit darker. And then we've got that. Okay, let's see what else we have here. But both those are contenders. Both those are possibilities. And then as far as dark brown goes, there's not a lot of other options. We have this. That's a little bit not quite right. We'll take that out. Got that. That's not too bad too. I do like that as well. That's actually not a bad look. I still think the other ones, really the way I'm going to lean. So it's either that or it's the first one. Okay, let me pull these both like this. I'm going to just go with that first one. It's not exactly what I thought I was going to do when I sat down here to find a rug, but it's kind of working for me. It's got kind of a feel to it, so it's not too bad. Now let's take a look at our lighting issue here and see what we might need to do once we turn the sun off. We're going to need some sort of chandelier, but do we have? We do. If we're going to use a chandelier, in order to be realistic, fill this paint in real quick. It's going to have to hang from here, so it's not really going to be over the table. And boy, oh boy, oh boy, that's not really what I would like to do. I wish we had some track lighting that we could put there and point towards the table. That'd be a little bit more realistic. We don't have that. I could do some lighting here in the center of the table. I could do some sort of lamps or torchères. Oh, I could just do like a light fixture that hangs all the way down from the second floor. Of course, then we've got that kind of roof to deal with. Oh boy, I don't know. Let me take a look at this. What do we have to work with? How about something like this, maybe? That almost hangs right. I mean, it doesn't look too bad. I think the color matches enough with this rug and with the light fixture itself that is working in its favor. It's super bright. You know, it's exactly what we need. So I'm voting for that. I'm going to vote for that. When it comes to this artwork, so far I haven't used it anywhere. Like, I don't need it in the kitchen. I guess we could maybe put it over here. And we'll grab some sort of little table and we'll put here in the entryway. And then we also need an entryway light. Now, the entryway light we could do as a 2-story light because there's no open, skylights above it. And we can use a light fixture with the light rope pole, as they call it, right? Well, in fact, we'll place that first. We'll search here for the light rope pole, which I've been really surprised. I'm going to admit, I've been really surprised that they have not gone ahead and converted this just to a chain or a wire so that we can hang, light fixtures in a 2-story or 3-story or 4-story fashion. I use this, so it's just a pole that looks like it's hanging from, which is good enough, but we only have the one pole, I think, in 3 swatches. So it'd be nice if we had maybe a few more options for that. Let's see here. And then we'll put this here and we're going to raise it up a little bit so that it does kind of intersect that pole so it looks more realistic, right? It looks like they are connected. Let's grab ourselves a small table for beside the door. I think on this side. This is one of the ones I use a lot simply because it is pretty benign. It's pretty basic. It doesn't clash with a lot of stuff. It's small, has a very small form to it. We're going to put flowers on top. Throw our purse and stuff here beside it. We're going to change the color around on these things just a little bit. Blue. Black. Now, we could put some sort of carpet in there as well, but I don't think that we really need it. I mean, it's not something that really is a must-have, in my opinion. Over here, we will put in maybe what's in my head is kind of a sectional up against a sectional. So let me pull the sectional stuff here. Let's take it in kind of white like this. So we'll make kind of a, dual seating type of area out of it. The only thing I don't like is I need a little more room here so I can pull it back a little bit. So I also think I'm going to redesign it a little bit. If I pull this down like this, that does give me that extra room I need. I'm going to make it like that. That, take that out, like that, take that out. Not too bad. And then, we could always put, to give it more of a built-in look, can grab something along this lines here. Let's try going down one space more. And then if we want, we could put some sort of knickknacks or small plants or something along this kind of this ledge here, right? For now, I think that looks okay. My thought is I might want to change this to like either this piece or the opposite type of, this type of piece. Kind of torn on it. For now, I'm going to leave it. We'll put a TV in here. This massive thing. We'll make it a little bit smaller. And let's grab the sectional again. Yeah, we'll put that there. Do. Coffee table. I don't know. Coffee tables are a little hard for me. I always do kind of. I mean, if they work, they work. If they don't, they don't, right? This is kind of a small space, so we could. I do like this. It's glass and it's open and it's modern. Let's go with that, and we'll grab this here. We're over here by the chair. I really want to put some sort of plants and stuff back over here in the corner by this door. I gotta be careful. I don't want to block the door. I don't want it to, kind of disrupt the routing. But what do we have to work with? I need to sell some of that stuff. How did that get out? Did that come from over there? Did it get out? It did. I don't know how that happened. So obviously I wanted that there, right? And I want this there where it's supposed to be. I didn't know that had popped out like that. And we could sell that bassinet at some point. I don't think I'm going to have them have another baby. I think one's enough. Let's see here. The decorations and plants. Oh, we could use this sort of stuff. I do like that. And there's a way we can actually connect that into, as I recall, I think I've done this before. We can kind of overlap it with either something like this, right? So it looks like those are inside that. I like that a lot, actually. Let's go with that. The other thing we can use, I'll show the other thing I was thinking of first, is from the Moroccan pack. Morocco. I'm going to grab this too while I'm at it. Put it on there. I think it's in here. I think so. I'm not finding it though, but I'm sure it is. Okay, let's make this easy on me. Let's just sort. We'll go by packs here. And we will take a quick look down through this mess. Courtyard Oasis. There it is. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. That also works. Let me pull this out of here. I love that, though. The thing I just moved, we are going to use that. But see, we can also do that. And that looks pretty good. And we can either raise it up, like that, which I think looks good. Or you can put it, you can leave it kind of down a little bit. Like that. Kind of creates a bit of a base, a different sort of base for that. But we will, we're going to use the other item. I do like that better for this particular build. It's a lot cheaper, which works against it because I need expensive things. This is supposed to be $1 million house, right? But look at that orange. It's really pretty. The blue's really pretty too. So we're going to go with the blue. We're going to grab that and we will raise it up just a little bit here. We can go as far as that, but we're going to leave it like right about there. Gives us a pretty good look. We could even, let's see if we could do like a smaller version of that. Let's make that small. So kind of like that. That also works really well like that a lot. We can disguise the, the lip of that pompous grass face, kind of like that, make it a little bit darker. Maybe we'll do the same thing over here, darken it up a little bit. And then we don't have a lot of lighting in here, so real quick, we're going to throw in some up lighting, some dramatic 1970s up lighting. Let's see here. Do like this here. Kind of light that corner up a little bit. Another thing we will do real quick here is we're gonna light up the bottom of the TV as well. We don't need a lot of lighting in this room. There's so much bleed over from the other areas, but it can be kind of a nice effect, to do something like this. So it just looks like it's part of the TV. The TV itself puts out kind of a light effect. That does get in the way of the TV a little bit, but the Sims won't care. We're going to just leave it as it is. Now, I want to place one more thing here. Something, I don't know what exactly. What I need is a knick-knack kit. I need something like a Kirkland's or a Pier 1 or I don't really know what kind of shop, but a shop that just sells like junk you put on tables and shelves, right? That aren't like collectibles, but just stuff. We could use this though. Could put that on there. That's really pretty. That also works pretty well with this pampas grass. If you kind of play around with it a little bit, it works okay. Now let's grab a piece of art for the wall back behind it. Oh, you're right. It is time to save. I'm going to save right now. Thank you for saying that. I'd die. I'd die after going through all this stuff if it suddenly crashed on me. I'd be like, oh, great. I think the big problem I've been having with crashes is using platforms. So if I'm not in an area where I'm using a lot of platforms, I think that seems to be less likely, that it'll happen. But, as soon as I risk that, as soon as I risk it, something will happen, right? There, and we'll put that there. Well, I kind of want the frames to match, so that leaves me in a bit of a bind. Guess we'll just do the same thing on each side, like so. And that actually is going to bring me to an end of this particular stream. We're going to call a halt to where we are for now with John Titor and his baby. Next time, I might be on later tonight. Hopefully, I'll be able to. I think we're going to check in on the baby some more, and we're going to go with John to work, gather up some more money. We spent a lot of money today because I started off somewhere like around $75,000. So this little thing, this little adventure here, I haven't got very much done on this house. Has cost me about $50,000. So that's good. That's what I wanted. I want to kind of spend the cash And I do have kind of an idea here. We might do something a little bit different here with this wall a little bit. Just to remind myself, I'm going to go ahead and kind of draw this in. Maybe we'll put like an archway there or something. I don't know. But I feel like we could add a little height there, make something that looks like a wall, but it's kind of see-through. But that will be for later. Actually, Lori, for now, thank you for watching. Thank you for reminding me not once but twice to save this mess. And anybody that may be watching archive, please hit like, subscribe, and notify. And in the meantime, I will be back here later today, hopefully later tonight. It is my son's birthday, so it depends on what I do with him the rest of today. This morning we went out to breakfast, and later today we're going to have dinner, of course, and cake and open presents and stuff like that. But if all of that gets over early enough and he's busy doing his own thing, then maybe I'll get back on. When he's doing his own thing, I'll do my own thing. And until then, thank you for watching.